Hey everybody, this is EastBaySt here. This is my second ever Let's Play series. My first one's on Kingsway. It's a great roguelike operating system video game, but this is now on Pyre. So I was watching some streams trying to come up with a new Let's Play, and I watched Lyric play this. It's not very popular right now, but on Steam it's getting some heat, especially probably since Lyric streamed it, but it looked beautiful. I watched him play for maybe 5 minutes, but actually before this video I actually made another video and I played the game for about 30 minutes with my audio quality being terrible. So I switched to a headset, so now the sound's coming through this and not my monitor. That's what was happening. Getting a call. Should I answer it? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. Let's get back into it. I'm moving in and out, and landlord's calling me. Health people are calling me over some insurance bullshit, but whatever. Let's start this game. Let's jump in. Games over life, dude. Let's be real. No, I'm kidding. So there's a lot of dialogue in this game, and just look at the beautiful art already. But the dialogue, I am going to be reading everything, so if you happen to not like my voice or you don't like people reading, this might not be the Let's Play for you, but I'm going to read, and if I do misspell anything or missay anything, it happens, so I don't really mind. But this is a great game so far. I've already went through the first 30 minutes, but I don't mind playing it again. It was fun. And I will tell you, like, you'll notice I played for just a little bit. So I'll explain everything a little easier. So your days in the downside brought slow, lonesome agony. Now, as you lie yielding to the elements, something rumbles into view. 3 shapes emerge, each clad in strange attire. Move cursor here. A vast purgatory into which the Commonwealth casts its convicts and its enemies. So as you see here, this looks like a little person here, and this wagon approaches. Another piece of filth expelled from the Commonwealth. Commonwealth is a proud country risen from the ashes of a fallen empire, home of a multitude of ethnic groups. And these people are masked. This is a woman, and this is a masked something. See, right on schedule, what I tell you. You told us we would find someone alive. Someday, I said we'd find someone alive. Someday, just not today, I guess. Don't be glum. You know I see you frowning underneath that mask. And then a masked man appears. Looks like she's breathing. Let's point out, these are some cool ass masks, I'll tell you what. Except this, I mean, doesn't really look like a female, but I guess that's the point of a mask, right? You can put on whatever you want. Have you ever seen Scream? Spoiler alert. Scream, spoiler alert! You know, the girl was one of the killers, and no one knew it was going to be a girl the whole time. It seems she still is. Then stand aside. I shall send her to a better place. She is a she? Can you people just tell? Hang on, the markings on her rags. I think she's one of them. But look at her. She is beyond our help, and we are beyond hers. Broken, shaking, starving, probably diseased. Yeah, good luck with that there, chum. See you back at the wagon. Indeed, the day grows dim. You have at best an hour. Understood, I won't be long. After that is leave, the man turns toward you and begins unfastening his mask. Hello, my friend. Don't care who you are or what you did. None of that matters anymore. All of us, we're equal nothings here. You are parched, and he gives you a drink. You ache, and he binds your wounds. You hunger, and he gives you food. Little by little, it helps. This man is... what a man. I would marry him off to my daughter if I could. There, it turns out you're tougher than you look. My name's Hedwin. Now, come on. So this dude's name's Hedwin. Seems like a nice dude. You sense no ill intent as he helps you and leads you on an old bandwagon. Nothing like the stately vessel that paraded Commonwealth criminals through alabaster streets. Hedwin beckons you to enter the bandwagon. And if you hover over these things, all they do is tell you that Hedwin is one of the people that found you. The weather-beaten wagon is as much mess as inside as it is out. You see the masked woman and the talkative creature taking a stock of ancient-looking books. I'm back, and with a guest. She loosens the clasps on her mask. So she is a little weird-looking, a little scary-looking. You may call me Jodrell, and as far as myself, the small one struggles with his mask. Jodrell soon assists him. Ow. That is to say, you may regard me by the name Rookie Greentail. So this is Rookie Greentail. Hedron and Jodrell. Such pleasantries out of the way, the horned woman then motions to the others. She glances at you sidelong as she speaks. Can she do it? I hope so. I haven't asked her yet. What? Then what are we waiting for? Hey, sister. Nice meeting you. All but tell me something. You know how to read or what? He's asking if you are a reader. So, last time I clicked deny, and I'm just gonna stick with what I did last time. So I'm denying because if you hover these, reading is a serious crime, and no one in a right mind would dare violate that law. So like in person, if these people came up to you, wouldn't you just say you're no? That's what I would say. You tell them you don't know how to read. The mere insinuation of insulting is insulting. You sense, however, that they do not believe you. Come on now, what do you take for us? You've got markings plain as day, so don't you let us catching you lying, sister. That attitude's what got you here in the first place, am I right? Reader, you still live thanks to us. We ask for something modest in exchange. Open one of these books back there and tell us what it says. Sorry to put you on the spot like this, my friend. The exiles indicate the book is in their possession. Have a look. So, I'm guessing if you denied it, accepted it, or whatever, it just you're a reader no matter what. You pick up one of the old heavy volumes bound in materials you do not recognize. So it's a pretty neat looking book, very like Hearthstone-esque. If you ever played Hearthstone, the game, the book opens whenever you're like opening cards, or that's the cards, whatever. Let's inspect this. It makes it a little bit easier to read. You, dear reader, are an exile of downside, such as we, the 8 who wrote this book of rights. That you possess it and have capacity to glean its words is testament enough to your potential. Thus we reveal a path that is forsaken place to freedom, a homecoming and glory. The stars themselves shall be your guide. Ere the turning of the year's first solstice, seek the nearest longitude beneath the brightest of 8 as a line is shown. Arrive as a triumvirate, clad in raiments of rights, bearing this book. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Alright, so it's pretty much telling me that I have this power because I can read, and that other people do not really have, and that there's these stars that I need to listen to a voice, which I'm assuming is this person, and is going to help guide me. The book describes a complicated method through which exiles can return to Commonwealth. The words swim through your mind as headwind gets your attention. Well, friend, what does it say? But then your vision starts to fade and blur. You feel your body weaken and give out. So these people are on the downside, which is this world that's like bad and where all the bad people go to. I'm guessing similar to like a hell. But they're trying to get back to the Commonwealth, which is the city that everyone wants to, that I guess is amazing. If everyone wants to go back.
'Tis true what the book says.
Let's turn this up a little bit.
You can be free again. Perhaps not you yourself, but someone worthy of the privilege. You witness now the path toward salvation. You witness the rights, the one way to return to glory. Though in your case, I hardly think it possible. Yet, by the grace of the scribes, it is my duty to inform you anyhow.
Alright. Let's turn this down just a little bit. So, this is the game that you play. This is the battles that you play at the rights. It's called the rights, and they're gonna explain everything here. So Hedwin said it worked, so it is true. Yeah, but what now? And where'd the reader go? She should be out there still. For now, we have to put our faith in her. She could abandon us. She won't. You look upon the 3 of them from beyond as Hedwin then calls out to you. Reader, we aim to free ourselves. We will not grow old and die in the downside. And now, I swear to you, when we get out of here, you're going to come with us, but first we need your help. Show us the way. Freedom. You focus all your mental faculties to do as Hedwin asked. Alright. Use left click to approach the celestial orb. So, currently using Jody. So this is Jody. I'm pointing. It's not helping. That's Jody.
For they must prove their trust
Actually, I
in
need to
one
go that way.
another, not
That's
just
Jody.
in themselves.
Let's click space to pass. So we're passing to Hedron. And Rookie, you hold and throw it to pass to Rookie.
The three must
Only one exile can move at a time. So you have to hold the ball to move. And here's Rookie. You can left click and then hold shift. And your abilities are here, which is interesting. I actually didn't even notice that until just now. Sprint until stamina depletes. Alright. He's very fast, seems.
now plunge into the
Now
pyre.
plunge into the pyre.
And be purified. Yes.
Oops. Oh yeah, I did plunge. Cool.
Rookie has the way of it.
So you see how it had 100, now it's 85?
Flame is banished.
It's because Rookie jumped in and made them lose health.
His or her cohorts must make do on their own.
Sweet.
Oh, but it is not so simple. In the rites you shall face adversaries whose own freedom is at stake.
So these people are who you're
The
facing.
aura that surrounds them, as they shall beware yours.
So this aura, you pop them like that and it makes the ball go
aura
away.
is your wrongdoing.
Heck
Accept
yeah, girl.
it as a part of you. Cast your
Hold
aura
right
like a
click
stone.
to banish an adversary from afar.
Correctly done.
Cool. Banish the remaining adversary.
Again. Just so.
Alright.
A glorious performance, I admit.
And they respawn.
More than I expected from the likes of you. Grasp the orb once more. The orb absorbs the aura, then the orb quenches the flame. Now I say jump. Leap with all your strength.
There you go. So he wanted me to jump in, and she gave 20. She made him lose 20 health by jumping in. Rookie is returned now.
Snuff out the adversary's pyre, whilst yours yet burns.
Oops. Boom, I passed the ball to him. Pop him. Pop him. So we need to get this ball into the thing. Let's go. Yeah.
Thus to greater glory.
Great. Now they're at 50 out of 100 health. We got him halfway. So let's let him go. See his stuff. Ooh. Just gonna run into this dude.
Unfortunate for the Beyonders.
I just dunked it like Shaquille, dude. I've never done that one yet. Damn. Dunking on these fools. Pa. Alright, let's run into this dude. Oh, got him.
Indeed.
Ooh.
Attempt and yet it hit the mark.
Oh, I should have just ran it in instead of throwing it. Should have jumped in. Alright. Let's just pop these dudes and let him get it and run into him.
All banished.
I'm gonna chase this ball down. Jumped over.
The right is
Got it.
complete.
The right's complete now that they're at
There,
0.
reader. Now you understand. Or do you? This was but a glimpse of that which lies ahead. I would tell you to turn back, cast down your hope. But all those such as you never listen.
That voice actor is pretty good. I really like the voice of that the person that's guiding us through the rites. Alright, let's turn this down a little bit. The others are still picking themselves up as you awaken. Well, that was something. That was our way out. So now just follow the stars or what? Supposedly. Reader, come, let us regard the night. Jodrell leads you outside where a clear night sky awaits. Now show us, before the howlers catch our scent, where shall the rites commence? You gaze at the stars. Alright, so here This looks like a little map, and it seems like there's only like one thing you can actually click. So you can like hover certain things, like these Olden stars and the Scorpus, the Olden star. It tells you a little bit about each little spot. Those born under it are wiser than most. Ooh, interesting. But it only lets us really click here, which is gold, the South Star. And the South Star burns bright over a massive ridge of stone much farther than the naked eye can see. Alright. 200 leagues due east, the Ridge of Gold, which is where the next right's going to commence. Great, and we're supposed to be there when exactly? Very soon, according to the stars. You should be able to arrive in time if you make haste. Then we had best get there. Well, this ought to be good for the few laughs at least. What do you say, Jody? And here is where you start calling Jodrell Jody, which I kept saying Jodrell just so y'all wouldn't know. And I'm gonna refer to her as Jody the whole time. So we have Jody, Rookie, and Hedron. And Jody turns to you, studying you. Reader, do not deceive us. Do not deceive us. Pray we make good for our remaining time. What she means is, glad to have you aboard, sister. We're counting on you, my friend. See you inside. Freedom, the rights are the key. It is a lot to take in. Your fellow exiles await you in the wagon. Let's go. So, I guess there's like 8 rights. So, I don't know if that counted as one or not. But it looks like we're going to the next star, which is Goal, G-O-L. This is Downside Prairie we're currently in. You arrive in Downside Prairie where the road ahead is forked. There is a lack of consensus about which way to proceed. I'm telling you, we ought to take the northern pass. Got an associate holed up in Hollow Root I've got to pay a visit to. Besides, find an associate. Best we head to Blooming Pool and avoid attention. And get stuck in bog while we're at it. The dispute continues as Headwind listens for a while. What if the reader settled this? She marks the way, we get us there. If these rites are meant to test our faith, then we'd best learn to trust the reader's instincts on our path. No second guessing her along the way. Can we all live with that for now? So Headwind seems to have a head on his shoulders, while these two seem to argue a bunch, is what I've come to find out. If necessary, then it's settled. Just point the way, my friend. The stars guide us through you. You may now choose a route toward your goal at certain junctures. So we can either go to Hollow Root, which Rookie says he has a friend there that's going to give us something, or we can go to Blooming Pool, where Jody says that she can find rare flora here and it will avoid people's attention. But if Rookie has a friend in Hollow Root who can maybe get something for us, then I think it makes sense to go there. I don't really understand why we'd be avoiding attention. And if so, I ain't afraid. I ain't scared. I'm ready to slam dunk some homies like with Shaquille O'Neal right there. Alright. Making our way downtown. As you pass through the squalid little area, you hear boisterous voices coming from what looks to be a public house. Rookie stumbles forth from it, holding something in his paws. Oh, hey sister, just wrapping up a real important exchange back there. Hang on to this for me, will ya? We'll have to drop it off if we head furthermore. Sounds to me like he stole something more than rather than getting it from a friend. But oh well, looks like we're on our journey. That was pretty simple. It looks like here's where we're headed. The bandwagon grinds to a stop at the base of the Ridge of Gold, and others ask to assist with making preparations for nightfall and commencement of the rite. So, we have 2 options. We can go to the bandwagon or we can start the commencement. But I think I'm going to go to inside here and look around. So this is the book. First Exile. Ooh. You know perhaps the thrice cursed name of Solium Mur, the Emperor of Saw, Sar, the first exile in my liege. This chapter concerns him and those who found the downside. Each of us was sent to take his life. Such was the hatred for him in and around his country. Yet we found Soliam Mur, a man transformed in body, mind, and spirit, a man deserving of much more than mercy. In time, he named us his scribes, and he became the 8th. It is my great honor now to share with you his deeds. To know his story is to know the rights. So this is the first exile. Interesting. I actually didn't read that yet. But it's funny because I noticed these little things are called drive imps, and they're the people who drive the bandwagon. And they're just chilling like everywhere. It's pretty funny. They must have been bred to push the bandwagon along. That's super funny. Alright, let's go to the common room. I actually didn't go in the common room last time either. In the common room, you may review various notes and observations about the fellow exiles and their respective paths toward enlightenment of the rights. Okay, interesting. Whoa. Oh, wow. So you get progression. This is our progression. So we're almost a little like the second rank here. Novice. And their race, she's a demon. No wonder she's so fucking ugly looking. We got a race, he's a cur, and he's a trafficker. What was his past? She was a veteran in the war. And he is an outrider. Nomad. He throws his oar in a straight line, he jumps, sprints. I think that's all they got, right? Interesting. Oh, and it shows their little abilities up here, so... Glory is damage dealt to the Pyre, so if he gets 15 damage if he hits the Pyre. Presence is his aura size. He has very small aura size. Quickness is how fast he is. He's very quick, we know that. And this is his capacity to see the light in things. So his duration of banishment. Interesting. So he's at 25 and has a 5.7 second revival time. She revives pretty slow. He revives pretty fast. Interesting. This, he has pretty slow movement speed, a good diameter, and does 20 damage. So she does the most damage. That's good to know. She seems pretty good too on the stage. And then you have masteries and stuff. And we have cargo. The masteries we'll get into in a little bit whenever I beat the next battle. Which is a right, the commencement of the right. Keep telling you there's nothing here, idiots. Or nothing here. What a bunch of idiots we are. If we traveled all this way for nothing. I don't think we did. Look up. And he looks up into the sky. And sees the stars align. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The goal of each rite is to extinguish the adversary's pyre using the celestial orb that falls from sky. Okay, that's just like a loading screen thing. I think we all figured that one out already.
You reach the Ridge of Goal at the appointed time, and your triumvirate is ready. Your adversaries in the rites this eve shall be the accusers. Whose ever pyre yet burns once the other is extinguished shall step closer to freedom. Now let the rites commence.
Alright, commencement of the rites, baby. Let's get it. 100 to 100. We got 3 versus 3. The stars are aligned and your pyre burns bright. Across from your companions appear several others also clad in raiments, your adversaries in the rites. Everyone ready? Let's hope so. Be still, we have a visitor. The one who she refers to steps forward. At last, the Nightwings grace us with their presence. The Nightwings is the triumvirate in blue, which is us, I assume. Seems your fellow exiles have assumed their identity. I see that reports of your demise have been exaggerated after all. Even I was beginning to think you were gone for good. Nobody moves, save for the man robed in gold, who unfastens his mask. Surprised to see old Lindell again? I trust you remember my face, though you must have assumed never to see me or see it again after last time. Never had I come so close to freedom, only for you to dash my hopes. Now I and the accusers shall repay that effort. So I guess that's their... Yep. Accusers is an exile triumvirate clad in gold, and there harbors ill will for something he thinks you did. He shoves his mask back on and takes position with his comrades. It is time. From the shadows you clutch the Book of Rights and focus on the task at hand. Alright, let's do this, boys. Let's do this. Alright, let's do some dunkage. Alright, zap that dude. I'm gonna go around. Gonna do a double zap. Can you do a double zap? Oh, you can. Alright, now let me try and grab this ball. Sprint to it and jump. Nope. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. They weren't alive yet, so if they would have stayed alive, their aura would have hit me. So now we got Rookie up to the plate. No, he's gonna try and throw it. No, you ain't, boy. He's super fast. Let's see if we can get around everybody here. Oh, I just ran in. I just ran in, boy. No, I shall not accept defeat from you again. Hear me, accuser. Stand your ground. Let your auras boil in rage.
It seems that you have lost.
Alright, y'all ready for the Shaquille O'Neal dunk? We about to dunk it. Headwind, let's go, baby. We're getting there, but they're hunkered down. Excuse me, sorry about the text message. Fine, then we shall disrupt their formation. Hold right click to fling the orb, which we have already done once. What I'm gonna do, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pass it to my boy. They want me to fling it. Actually, I don't think I could fling it that far. How do you cancel a fling? Oh. Okay, that works. Right click, fling it. They're just letting me hurt them. 25 points? So why last time did it? Alright. I'm gonna fuck this dude up. Alright. We got Jody. Oh, let's dodge this. Dodge, baby. No, I don't want to throw it. I lied. No, I lied. Oh, I didn't want that to happen. I'm sorry. I'm trying out new stuff. Let's go dunk it with Shaquille. Let's go, baby. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We gotta try harder, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get this out of here. Let's go, Rookie. There we go. That was easy. I feel like Rookie is the easiest to get with so far. This dude's a little slow, but what we need to start doing is, instead of picking the ball up so much, just hit them first. Jump out of the way. Got him. Oh. Oh, he dodged me. Oh, he got out. Alright, I want to dunk it with this dude. Oh, I tried dodging out the way. Let's go. Get out of here. Man. Let's run into this bitch. Alright, I'm gonna take it this way. Do a little jumpy. Oh, we got it. It's pretty easy. I'm just trying to, like, obviously, like, let you guys see how certain things are done. This is exactly where I ended too, so I'm not further ahead anymore. Oops, can't hit walls. It's good to know. Let's go, Rookie. Now let's go. Jump! Nice. This is a fun little game. So far it's super easy, but I'm sure it's going to get harder. Gonna have to do a lot of dodging, a lot of jumping around. But Nightwing's won, baby. That's me. Your deceit may have earned you a hollow victory, but know this. The accusers will not forget your wickedness, and when we meet, you will rue the day. Sure, buddy. Alright, so let's see, these are them getting experience. Ooh, she got a level.
Only the enlightened can regain their
Nice.
freedom.
Choose a mastery for Jodrell. Alright, so there's Sins of the Fallen Emperor. Rights masteries enhancing a demon's spirit and physical prowess. And then this is Boons of the First Exile. Right masteries enhancing a demon's spirit and sheer force of will. The Fallen Emperor moved past his familiar feelings as a man, achieving a selfless in exile. Okay. I'm going to turn down the volume, sorry. It's a little loud. So after banishing an adversary, Jodrell instantly recovers all of her stamina. Or, after using her rush to lunge forward, Jodrell can rush again right away. So I have a feeling that when I choose one of these, I have to keep building into that side of the tree maybe, if I want to get one of these. So I think I might read the ends and everything so I can figure out what side has like a better tree. Fierce presence, or it may 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, because you only have 5 levels, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm guessing you can only go to each mastery, or each the ends only once. So this says any adversary is banished by Jodrell will take 30% longer than usual to return. Seems really good. Enduring Flame at the start of the right, Jodrell Pyre automatically gains 35 health, which that's awesome. And Jodrell permanently gains +4 presence, which is the size of her aura, which is +4 seems like a lot. For 7 seconds after saluting her adversaries, Jodrell deals an additional 10 damage to adversary's Pyre. After saluting her, press T to salute during her rise. Okay, I don't even know if saluting was a thing. When landing from a jump, Jodrell briefly stuns nearby enemies, making them drop the orb. Jodrell can banish adversaries by flinging the orb onto them. Okay. That seems super good, actually. So I can throw the orb. So it's like having an extra offensive move. I think I like this side more. After using Rush to launch forward, Jodrell can rush right again. This doesn't seem the best, but it seems like pretty good still. So if I jump and then I get extra movement. Let's try that. Let's see if I got a level with Rookie. No, I did not. No level with Rookie. That's fine. Let's go ahead and go back. After the rites, the accusers disappear with darkness. As you return to the wagon, in the still night sky, you see a single star burns brighter than the rest, beckoning you onward. Alright, so this is pretty cool. Each guy has their own like little mastery tree that you can get in. And I am looking forward to that. Maybe we got a little dunk action go with the Hedril. Or Hedron. Well, my friends, what can I say? The rights are real and we're in the Getting Out of Here Club. Next on the agenda, keep chasing stars until we're free. Until we're free. Until we're free. Here. Sounds fine. Might as well be us instead of Lendl back there. True that. Anyway, guess we better start packing. As the others go about their business, Hedwyn turns to you. Reader, come walk with me while the stars are still out. I think low-key Hedron's trying to get in with this girl. You and Hedron walk in silence for the first time. The only reason I'm saying that is because he seems super nice to us, and the character I'm playing is a girl, I guess. And now he's asking us to go on a walk. I mean, I went through my teenage years, dude. That's, asking a girl on a walk is a big step. You have questions, come ask away. We need you in on this for the long haul. Why was he exiled? Ask about how he got his wagon. Ask why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Or ask about what happens if you refuse to help. I'm going to say, why are you exiled? Because that's actually an interesting question. All the other ones aren't that interesting. You ask Hedwyn what he did to get sentenced to living in the downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal, read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you about it on the way. Alright, sounds cool. You sense he speaks truly and beckons toward the fading dark above. You gaze at the stars. Let's go to the next rite. Looks like it's up here. Jumir, the Dust Star. The Dust Star burns bright over an ancient spring in Jumir Valley. Like I said, I've not gotten this far, so everything you're seeing is what I'm seeing is new to the both of us. That's a long way north and west. We'll see if the old wagon's fit for it. Then he turns to the others. How's it going, Rookie? So I guess these aren't stars. We're not traveling to stars. I guess it's just like the downside. And maybe the stars are like treasure trap, like treasure on a map where you just go there. How's it going, Rookie? Imps fed, wheels clean. Imps fed. Oh, it's so funny. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything's secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're headed to the Spring of Jimir. At dawn, we're off. Alright. I don't really need to go into the bandwagon. Let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. Jimir Valley. It's a super fun game. So far, it seems like it's going pretty quick. I think there's 8 rights, and we've already done maybe 1 of them or 2. I don't know. Maybe there's a lot more, though, after that. I don't know. I don't know. The climate here in Jimir Valley is hot and uncomfortable. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Home? We can go home? This is some girl that comes out of nowhere. She must have latched on to the undercarriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she seems no harm. She must have overheard some of the fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word. Hedwin. Oh, come on. You can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid who managed to climb on board our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jody approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any of us, but at present, we have room for you and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Oh, they're nice. Jody leaves without awaiting a response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed at this. Really, you are so kind. You are most kind to someone you just met like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you. The 8 scribes are, some revere them as gods, believing they bound themselves to exile so that others could be free. Okay, so it's like they're gods. She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwin. Hey, so what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along. What are we gonna take? What we gonna take in every bitten drive imp we find out too? I think the drive imp thing is so funny. Oh my god. Easy, Ruki. I think we want for us to bring this one along. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who's he? Who? Sandalwood? Same question I asked. Sandalwood, I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Now, near as I can tell you, yours would fit her just fine. Sandalwood is the apparent name of some mysterious informant of Hedwin, Jodrell, and Ruki, so maybe he's a part of their group. He asks that we use our best judgment. Besides, we send her away, she'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. That's true. So, I can come in. It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing. I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the color of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got gray hair? That's it. It rhymes with gray. My name's, they called me lots of names. This girl's crazy. You sense a girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. You think that she can help? The stowaway girl make peace with her name. Oh, I get to pick her name. I think the name Day is pretty funny. Day. Okay, that's not nice. May, K, Fay, Day, Zay, Shay, Ray. Let's do other. These are also kind of suck. You consider more ways. Lay, Che, Nay, Tay, Zay, Gay, Bay. Bay. Oh, yeah. We got Bay. Alright, you suggest the stowaway's girl name is Bay. Why, that's it. My name's Bay. My name's Bay. This is funny. Where I am, they called me Bay the Bloodless, but took apart. Bay the Bloodless. She is a young vagabond girl with an odd manner and an unshakable sense of curiosity. But I guess maybe you don't say you have to say that part because I didn't really like it, so I'm just gonna keep calling her Bay. Your fellow exiles decided to bring Bay along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. Bae joined the group. She's tired but excited. Welcome her aboard. Alright, so we got Bae, we got Rookie, we got Jody, we got Hedron, and we got this mysterious girl that I'm playing, and I have no idea what her name is, or who she is, really. But it looks like we have stopped. The bandwagon arrives in somewhat peaceful stretch of Jumir Valley. Your companions wish to hole up here for the night to give Bae and all of you a little time to rest. Great. Alright guys, I'm going to stop it here. That was a great episode. That was a good 40 minutes or so. I have no idea. I didn't time it perfectly. But thank y'all so much for watching. This is EastBaySt. The game's called Pyre. Keep tuned, and also I'm doing another Let's Play called Kingsway, where I'm on episode 11 now, and it's going really good. I'm getting a lot of good feedback for it. So please, also, if you have any questions, comments, if you have any anything you want to say that you like about the channel, anything you dislike, anything I can do better, please comment. I will comment back, I promise, and I promise that I will also keep up the interactivity, because I really enjoy talking to you guys, and I really enjoy the comments. I've gotten a lot that think I'm doing great. A lot of people have said stuff about my audio, or things I can do better in the game, which I think is really cool. So I do this for fun, and I do this for some entertainment for y'all and for myself. So thank y'all for watching Pyre episode 1. Keep tuned for episode 2. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank y'all so much.